Hi guys, it's me, Andrea Stever, the Midnight Crafter. I am coming on because I had a request by Lisa Balzrette. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm not positive. I'm sorry if I butchered your name at all. She wanted me to do a tutorial on how I do my altered composition notebooks. Now, every composition notebook is pretty much a different size. So it's based on whatever size you have. Now, what I do to prep my comp book before I layer it with my papers and my laces and stuff is I always use my gesso. I take and I gesso around the edges and around the spine of the book and the back. And I also do the inside edge that you don't have to on the inside. Your paper's pretty much going to cover it unless you want to leave an edge. Okay, so I already had pre-cut all my papers and my pockets that I want. It's basically all a preference of how wide of a pocket you want. Mine happens to be, I cut my pockets down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 2 5/8 wide. And, and then you have to measure your comp book inside because everyone, like I said, is different. You don't want to go totally up against when you do your inside. You want to leave a little white here because that's where it bends. So if you go too tight, it will not close for you. I'll show you what I do. Now, my cover is basically probably what you wanted to know, but all it is covering it with papers and laces and stuff like that. So, what I do is, that's the inside front, that's the inside back. Okay, and that one, I think, goes with that. I believe. Okay, that one goes with that one goes with that one. Sorry guys, I was trying to stay organized when I was doing this, just so I remember what I'm doing. That's my back. Alright, so the first thing I do is sometimes I'll distress the edges, but it is hard to get it to stay down if you do that. So my main page here, mine is cut for length, it is 9.5. Just a hair more than 9.5. And it is, I cut mine because I want it to cover a little bit of this spine. It is cut to 6 3/4 wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this section down first, guys. Actually, before I do that, I should ink the edge. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Ink in tea dye color. And all I do is go around the edges all the way around. I didn't want to do all the prep work because then you'll not see the whole process of what I do. The gesso I did only because it takes a while to dry in between layers, and you do need a couple layers on your cover just to make sure it's covering up all that black. So I'm not going to distress this edge because it's going to be underneath all the lace that I put on the edge. So here we go, guys. Alright, so I want a little bit more on the edge over here. Basically, all you're doing is layering with whatever pattern paper you have. I'm happen to use the Tales of You and Me by Prima. I had been generously gifted some of this paper to work with, so I am using it to do this project. It's hard because both sides are so beautiful, you never know which one to use. But I'm just gonna glue this down to my book. all the way around all my edges, and then I'll zigzag in the center here. Whoops, hope I'm not out of camera, guys. I just want to lay down a good amount, especially around the edges, because that is where it's going to be touched a lot. So, and because we're layering on this, you really want to make sure you got enough on there. Okay, and then I just push it to the edge. And then my bone folder to squish out all that excess, if there is any in there. And make sure you give it a good burnish on the top, just to make sure it's adhered down pretty good. So then you got that. Okay, then the next, I want some layers on mine. So what I do is I will distress these ones. I want to know how I want it and where I want it. Probably up here a little bit more. Cockeyed that one. Okay, so that's pretty much how I want it. So this one I will distress. I don't have a distressing tool, guys. I just use scissors. I gotta use what you got, right? So I just run my scissors. Don't worry if you get little tears. It just adds to the vintage look of the shabbiness to it. But I just go around and rough up all my edges. Yeah, she saw the one I made for Deb Hendricks and had asked for me to do one of these, and I didn't have enough of the laces. I really still don't, but I had enough in here to do at least one of these. I'll have to get some more dangle laces because I'm pretty much out of them. Okay, so I distressed all the edges on that one. I'm not going to distress this one. This one I will. So I always distress and then I ink. See how it, like, little itty-bitty flappy tears? That's fine, because that just adds to it. But all I'm doing is roughing up my edge. That's all I am doing with the edge of the scissors. Alright, now I'll go back and ink them up with my tea dye distress ink. And it makes the distressed part look, makes it stand out more, I think. You can use whatever you have. I just happen to have this one, and I thought it went well with the colors in the book here. You can add closures to these too, but I'm out of magnets right now, or I normally would do like a magnetic closure on the book itself. Alright, so we distress that. Let's distress ink this one. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, guys. Okay, I'm only doing this so that way Lisa will know how to start doing one of her own. And I'd love to see your work when it's done, girl. Please do a video on it. Oh, that would be awesome. That's if you do videos. I'm not sure if you do. I think you do, though. I believe, yes, you do. I've been on your channel, yes. Okay, so we have that. I have this layer. This layer I will ink, but I'm not going to distress it. But this one I will ink up. And these are just them dauber ink, distress ink daubers. I happen to have one. It's pretty old. See, it's getting beat up because I use them a lot. These are makeup wedges because the makeup wedges I can find right at the Dollar Tree. So Alright, so we got that. Put that ink over there. Alright, so now to layer these. Let me see, do I want it crooked? I know I want this one crooked. Alright, so I'll probably put that one about there. That about there. Because I'm going to take and roll up my edge here on the postcard. A little bit, that corner, maybe this corner. Just going to give it a roll. Maybe I'll ink the part I roll to make it more predominant. Hope I'm making sense. I'm not very good at tutorials. I am doing my best at it. And I really like the suggestions that people are giving me to try to make. Some of them are out of my comfort zone, but you know what? You never know until you do it, right? So if it's something I can do, I will definitely give it a go. I gotta practice makes perfect, so the more I do, the better I'll be, I guess. So I'm going to put that like that and press that down. Let me see. I think that's right about where I want it. And then this one, I'll glue more towards here, the edges, and the center. Okay, and I want that right about there. Yeah, that's right where I want it. Okay, so just gonna give that a quick burnish so it stays down. Okay, I like layers. Then this one. Okay, I am just using fabric tack, guys, for this. When I come to do the lace, I will probably be using my hot glue gun just so it's a little bit quicker. And I will be using it on some of this too, only because, there. On this one, I'm going to be decorating it with some pearls and stuff. Okay. Then I got this little thing right here. I call it my booger remover. It's for glue adhesive, just so anything that oozed out won't be stuck there. If you get it when it's good and wet, it takes it right off. Like right here, there was a little bit, even though you won't see it because that's where the lace will be. Okay, so we got that. Now, let me just snap the cover on that. Now to figure out, now I already know on the outside, I love this lace, guys. Oh, I only got, you know, I got enough to do the front and the back, I think, and maybe a little extra. But I'm going to have to get some more, for sure. Now, I just want my dangles to come over just a hair so you can still see the layers that are on there. So, I will tack it down real quick with my fabric tack right here. And then, there you go. Okay, because I just want it right about there along the edge of the paper with the heart design here. So it'll wrap. Okay, and then, now I don't know if this is hot enough yet. Let's see. Well, I need a little bit to tack it down because there's going to be layers. I just want to make sure. Just a little here and there. Okay. Alright, because I'll come back and we'll fabric tack these down after. Now I know where I want it cut. My fabric ones that I use just for fabric. Trim it. that way there. This, it will be on the edge, and this will be on the back. But I'm probably going to put my back piece on next before I start doing all these layers on here. I just wanted to get it started. Whoops, a little bit too much there. Take some of that off. Alright, with my fingers here. Okay. Alright, so we got that on there. The front so far. And then I just glued it to the front of the book. I'm going to flip that so I can put, oops. Yep. Here we go with the bloopers, right? Andrew's knocking over everything now. Alright, let me just wipe that off because it got stuck to my fabric tack, guys, as always. You know me and glue. The glue queen here. I'm always making some kind of blooper. Alright. So this one is going to be the back. So I just want to distress this one. This one I think I'm just going to distress the whole thing on the back, just in case the laces don't totally cover. See. We'll see. So it's just a matter of inking up all your edges. Get them really good. Okay. So we got that. Alright, so that is going to be there. I'm trying to think, how long is that lace in the, from the front? Because, let's see if it's going to cover. Let me see, that's going to be glued there. Got a little glue yuck here from the tacky glue. Okay, it's all going to be covered with, I'm going to be doing the spine anyways with these roses. So, let me see. Come on, glue. Come on down. So we can get this back on, and then I'll know what I'm doing. Glue really well around the outside edges of this paper. Do that. Like you guys want to watch me glue here. Sorry. Okay. Should have opened a new bottle. It's getting, this one's getting pretty low. So you really have to give it a good squeeze. Okay. Put the cap on and then I can turn it back upside down. Alright. So then I'm just going to place it on my book where I want it. Make sure it's on the edge. Okay. Got that. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's the back. I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this, guys? Do I want to cut off that trim and save it so I could add a row maybe in the back. I could do that. I think I will do that because then that will match up to that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Okay. Just gonna trim it right there so we have our back piece. Okay. It's probably not as straight as it could have been, but it's not bad. I can always trim it after. Alright, so we got that. So now I think I'm going to take and tack that one, because what I'm going to do is a little bit of layering, guys. I also have this piece of lace. Yeah, that's the right side. Got this one that I'm going to layer onto my book. Right there. So, cut this one as well. I'm going to use that on that, and a piece of it on the front. I like that. Okay. So, that is the back. So this can be sealed down. So, maybe. I'm just going to run a bead right here. Pull that lace up over. Pull the lace. Just to tack that one down. Because we can trim off anything that is protruding without a problem here. Alright. Because this is going to be covered with that other. And I want to layer it here as well. Do I want to layer it right there? Let me see. Because the roses are going to be there. Or do I want to just do it with just that? See, the back I can see. Do I want to do that? That's the piece I already cut for the back. Ugh, I am not good at this. Like I said, usually I have to plan stuff out, because if I don't, I get all messed up when I go to do a tutorial on it. Well, that's definitely how we're doing the back. The front, I'm not sure how much of this. Because I had to pull it more that way. And I want some of them dangly bits here. I want these to show. So maybe if I cut it there. Okay. Cut it there, because that way there I can place it where I want. All it is a matter of layering now, guys. Alright, dropping all my lace bits. And I gotta decide what I want on the bottom here. I'm either gonna use, I might use that one or this one, because this is gonna be all pearled out. Why don't we do the pearls first? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Not yet. Okay, we know where we want this, though. I want it right about there. So why don't I start just tacking it here and there, so I know where it is. Okay. Alright. Because you're not going to see any of this here because of the way I was going to do my lace. So, let's tack. Tack it. Come on. Because this is going to be pretty much covered. So we have that so far, guys. Alright, well, before I proceed with the decorating on the front, you don't want to make it too bulky because we got to glue the insides of our, the inside part. And this here, I'm going to roll a little bit more. Alright. So then this page, we'll ink this up. And that'll get glued there, and the pocket will get glued here, and then you can add laces to the pocket top, but you want them kind of flat, only because it is a book you're going to be using. So, we'll do the insides, and then we'll continue working on the outside, okay? So I'll just ink up all these real quick for you guys. Sorry if this video is taking too long. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you, and when you make a suggestion, I try to do it. So thank you very much, Lisa, for asking about the book I made for Deb. I do appreciate all your comments that everybody gives me, and the encouragement to keep going. I really do appreciate that. You guys are amazing, and I am truly blessed to have each and every one of you as my subbies, and vice versa, because I sub you guys too. Just gonna ink up everything so I can get it going here. And I just used a corner rounder on my papers on the edge that it's going to be at the, you know, on the outsides. Same with my pocket, so it matches up to the corner when I put my pocket down. Okay. Now it's just a matter of gluing down my papers for the inside. So let's just glue them. In. I'm going to set it down. It's sometimes easier than me trying to hold it so you guys can see. Sorry. Hope I'm in camera. I'm standing to do this video because sometimes I can't tell if I'm in camera, so I can peek over at my little tablet that I use to do my videos, to see if I'm in range here. Okay, and I just line these up again, guys. Okay, so they're lined up. Press it in. That's all there is to it. It's really not hard. It's just figuring out your measurements on your notebook, basically, and then cutting your paper to fit. And then, you know, layering and decorating whatever you'd like in it. I mean, you could do more than just a pocket. There's all kinds of stuff you could do. Everybody likes something different. And now when I do my pockets, I use the fabric tack, but I only go around 3 edges. On the bottom. Okay, I don't want that to leak everywhere. Live and learn. And then I'm going to take and attach my pocket in. So that way there. And it's just on 3 sides. But I want to make sure it's tight so, you know, your stuff stays in there. There we go. Taking off any excess glue that glued out. Okay, now you have a pocket. Okay, see? So you can put your tags, little notes, whatever you would like in there. Photo mats. So we have that. And then, you know, I mean, you can always take laces, you know, and just do something really simple in there. And attach your lace. which I think I might just do. Let me just trim this piece here. Okay. Right about there. And then for that, I'm just going to use a strip of hot glue on the edge, just so it catches it, and I'm going to lift that up. And then I can trim off this overhang over here. Anything that overhangs my pocket. Alright, so there. So, trim this little fragment that's hanging here. There. So now we have our pocket in there. You can add decorative stuff to this. After, you can come back and put little flat flowers or bling or, you know, whatever you'd like on there. But that's that inside. And now this inside. We already did the back cover. So it's just that one. And then we can play with the decorating guys. And on the inside ones, I do cover the, I do distress all 4 edges on this one. Hope to God I'm not boring you guys. It's more or less me just making something as if I was just making it on my own. I'm showing you my process of how I do it. Not everybody's going to do it the same. And I am making a mess on my book here. Okay. So I'm going to glue this one in. That was a pretty side too, huh? There's so many pretty papers in this. I'm recording, honey. I'll be down in a minute. And then I'm just going around all the edges. Yeah. It's supposed to be at my friend's for 4 o'clock, guys, and it's almost 4 o'clock now. But I wanted to come on and do this real quick just so I have it, because I'm going to be really crazy busy, guys. My grandbaby is going to be with me this week. So I didn't know when I would have time to film. So I figured I would get it done so Lisa could work on one. And I hope this helps you, girl. I really do. At least the basic concept, you know, it's all depends on your taste itself, honestly, because everybody likes doing something different. I've done many that are different. This one I'm just trying to throw together real quick. I needed one anyways. I didn't have an altered comp for myself, and I'm trying to be good about keeping a project or two that I do, just so I have something to show. Because I always give away all my stuff. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You guys all deserve to get something nice. I enjoy making things for people. I really do. It gives me something to do, because I'm a stay-at-home. You know, I'm disabled, so I do stay home. But this week I have my grandbaby, and I'm sure I'm going to be very tired, guys. But I'm going to do my best. Let's see. Make sure I got this taunt so nothing falls out of the pocket. Okay, we're done with that. Oops. I'm making a mess again, guys. You know me and glue. This fabric tech don't like me. I'm gluing everything but. Okay. There. So now we have another pocket. So for now I'm just going to stuff these in here so we don't lose them. I'll make tags after. But we did do the other pocket. I must have gotten some fabric tack on there. Just take that off. So I think we used the other ribbon, right? I don't know if I got any more of it laying around. Nope. Alright, so now I'll take some more of this, cut a piece for this one. Let's see, put this straight here, right about there. Okay, and glue this one on. Do one of glue. So just a little bit there. Okay, so we got that. Got the outside back. And we got this so far, guys. And we already got those in there, so, aha. Just put these back here so we don't lose them. Maybe one of these in the front. So that way there, we have an even amount in the pockets. Okay, so that's that. Now back to the front. See, trying to make sure it's gonna lay right. You don't want it too bulk, and sometimes by putting lace in you will get it a little bit, but you can always put one of them hair bands around it to keep it closed. Alright, so we did the front with that. Let me see if I can glue this on here. I'm going to glue that. Oops, I just burnt myself, guys. I'm good at that, ain't I? Put my hand right in it. I am very good at hurting myself. Alright, so we got that. So now what I want to do is go back. I just want to add some to fabric tack, guys. Just to some of the drop downs so they stay down for now, because I'll go back after and just touch up these little bits with some fabric tack. I'm just doing a trying to do a quick one here for you guys. Alright, that's the wrong side. Right about there. So I want that there. All it is a matter of layering. I like to layer my laces on. My book. I'm using up all my good lace though. This is exactly all I got left of that one. And look, guys, that's it. That's all I got left. So, all my dangle laces have been getting used since I started doing YouTube, because I've been making up so many projects. Alright, now, this. I'm going to probably do a strip down the, where do I want to? Maybe I'll cut it in half. And we'll do 2 rows, because this is all I got left of this one. Alright. Come on. Being a little booger. Alright, I don't need all this netting, guys, so I'm just going to cut down some. I'll leave some for shabbiness, but I don't need it all. I only really need the roses. I mean, not that I need to cover up my edge, because look, it's pretty decent. But what I'll do is So put one here, and then one on the other side. Like that. Yeah. Okay, just a quick strip. Just to get these ones are a little squished. Just to get the edge of them down for now, because I've got to put another row on this side, and then I'll lay down the, I'll lay them down. See, because they give you so much of this tulle on here, you don't need all that. I just want a little bit of it on there. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't need all that. It's way too much tulle. I'll save it. Maybe I can add it to something, a flower or something for some shabbiness. Okay, trim that. Alright, save that. Yeah, right about there. Yep. Okay. Make sure I got the glue on there. And we're just gonna, oop, burn myself here, guys. Just using what I got. Okay. And then I can pull this one now to close it. Just wrap it in there. Here. See? Voila. We got rosette around the thing. Alright. Now I just got to figure out my front. Alright. Got some flat backs in here. I got a little piece of that. Let's see. If I can get it, get my strand going here. Okay. Yeah, I probably want that. Yeah, do that. Okay. So that right there. Okay, seeing how I didn't, my fabric tack's not ready, guys, so I'm just gonna bling it with this. Because I ain't gonna wait for the fabric tack to go to the bottom. It'll take too long. Okay. I'm only gonna do 3 sides because down here I'm adding a piece of lace. Okay. Okay. Cut that. Pat it in place. Okay. And this one. There. Almost done putting up with me, guys. Okay. There. So we got that all set in there. Then it's just a matter. Do I want that one or the other one? I think maybe we'll use that. I kind of like that. A little bit of glue where them things are. Alright. Got that. Okay. Let's glue these down a little bit so they're not all over. Ah! Should have my silicone fingers on, guys. Sorry. I'm in a hurry today. Just so that lays right. Okay. Got glue all over my fingers and pearls on the floor. My flat backs. Okay, let me see. Now, I'm going to add some bling. Yeah. Add a couple of these. Brandy from Canvas Craze Creations here on YouTube gave me these in my D-stash box that I had gotten. They're flat backs, crystals. Oops, I was almost out of them, so that was really nice of her to have those in my D-stash. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little dot. Usually I would use fabric tack, guys, but I'm trying to do this pretty quickly because this is mine anyway, so I really take my time when I do projects. I'm just trying to be a little bit quicker for you guys so you're not sitting through 3 hours of videos. Okay, so there. Okay, let me just get this excess here.